What is up, everybody? Welcome to the latest episode of the Ringside Podcast and Cardinal Sports Zone Podcast collaboration, the Wednesday Night Wrestling Recap. We are your hosts, Jeremy Wallman, the big little brother Joe Wallman,
Acknowledge me.
and a guy
Sean.
who was rumored to have created the Facebook poke because he thought it may count. It don't. Schwan Barber.
How's it going?
Schwan.
The chat line's open for all your comments. We would appreciate those comments so that way we can know if things are messed up.
That's what it would sound like if Sean finally does.
Sean or the girl?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, could he? Who knows? Chat line's open for all your comments and questions. We'll answer those in real time to get your interactions. Don't forget, if you're a member of the Ringside Chat on Twitter, you have the opportunity to call in as well. Let us know in the group chat. Schwan will be monitoring that as well. We just kind of wanted to get to halftime, so we appreciate we apologize for not letting you all know we were waiting a little bit to go live. We just wanted to make sure we weren't focusing on the basketball game too much. Wasn't much of an issue anyway, as we got totally spanked. But miscellaneous news: the Women's Mania promos came out pretty cool, individually and collectively. They even did one where before the Survivor Series, Liv wasn't included in it, and during the Survivor Series, after she came out, they put the one on where she wasn't included in it. So that was pretty cool. Biggest news of the week: starting January 15th, TNA moves to AMC. Huge opportunity. AMC is in 60 million homes compared to TNT's 70 million homes. Levels the playing field a little bit more for sure. Hopefully they'll get a bigger deal as time goes on. Jacob Fatu's return is imminent. A little bit of controversy with Paul Heyman shoving the kid. Last but not least, some sad news. The great Larry Brooks, a.k.a. Larry the Dog, has passed away. Larry is survived by his parents, AJ Lee and CM Punk. Larry was the number one merch seller on .com last year for an extended period. Our thoughts and prayers go out to AJ Lee and CM Punk. Survivor Series results. First off, they did some teaser trons before the night before the event because they knew that people could see, but they had to do sound checks and they knew people could see it. So they put Edge. They did Titus O'Neil. They did a couple more. Pretty funny. Team Rhea defeated Team Asuka, which is how we thought it would go. We thought Becky and AJ would be involved in the finish. Just weren't sure which way that was going to go. I didn't like the way it ended, but it's mired in controversy, right? That was your line, Joey. It was mired in controversy.
It was mired in controversy.
It was because Becky didn't tap out.
Nope. She was kind of flailing her
She was
arm.
like waving, trying to get help. And it's not just us saying it. It's Sports Illustrated saying it.
It's
Bleacher Report saying it.
Yeah, not just us.
Our own eyes are saying it. So,
but, who was the referee?
Jessica Carr.
Cheater.
Next up.
Hey, and AJ on Friday said, "I'll make sure of it." So maybe some greased pockets there.
I don't remember that.
She did like when she.
No, I mean from the first time we did this, I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, well, first time.
What? Dominic with the upset of the night.
Man, that ain't happened in like 5 years.
I know. And then we talked about it the other night.
We spoke. What do I tell you all the time? Don't speak it into existence.
Fair. Dominic defeated John Cena by pinfall in his hometown.
Heck of a match.
Really, really good match. It took Dominic 17 assists to get the W, which was ended. It was encompassed by a Liv Morgan return.
Hard-earned, clean match.
It was a really, really good match. After that, it was kind of when I say this, it doesn't don't intend it that way, but the shortest match time wise, and probably the least interesting match. Still a good match. Stephanie Vicker defeated Nikki Bella by pinfall in 12 minutes and 20 seconds. And last but not least, the Vision, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, alongside of Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman defeated CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, Roman Reigns at the end of the match. There was some dissension teased. For some reason, Roman dapped up CM Punk and then turned to Cody and told him, he'd never ever face him again. People were saying it was the worst Survivor Series ever. I don't agree. Liv came back. There was a surprise Intercontinental title win and a masked man, which we didn't even get into in detail.
It was me, Austin. Oh, sorry.
I guess it was Joey. Joey was the masked man. I have a theory of who it could be, but
didn't know I could get up that high, did you?
No, I didn't. WrestleMania main events. It was said that we would know the main events of WrestleMania, that they'd be made clear. So AJ versus Becky in some capacity. Punk versus Breaker. Cody versus Roman. But wait, it was announced that on the 1-year anniversary of Raw on Netflix that the first battle between Punk and Breaker would happen then. Not really sure how that's going to go. Is CM Punk going to beat him that time and then lose the title to Braun at Mania? I think that's the most likely scenario. But Braun could beat him for the title at Raw and then Punk win the rematch.
Just thought of this.
Okay.
So yeah, I think Braun beats him at Raw, and if Seth is able to come back, since they turned on him, it would throw everybody off if he came out to cost Braun the world title and help CM Punk at Mania.
It would be good. It would be good. Such good.
I'm a genius.
Apparently, though, Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins was pinned to be the.
Who?
Sami Zayn was supposed to win the Royal Rumble in Afghanistan. Isn't that where the Rumble's at? Where's the Rumble at, Sean?
Saudi Arabia.
Uzbekistan.
So he was
Kazakhstan.
He was supposed to win it in
one of the stands.
Stan Smith from Family
Istanbul.
American Dad. But Rollins got hurt.
He said Afghanistan.
And Roman decided when he came back from his movie trek, wasn't really impressed with Hollywood that much, and he wanted to be. They're saying Roman's the new Hogan backstage as far as pushing his narratives and stuff.
Creative control.
Yep. So they scrapped the Sammy's Rumble win and title win. If y'all remember, we talked about it on the show. There was a point where Sammy turned down Paul's help. Paul told him, "I could take you to SmackDown. I can make I can get you a world title shot here on Raw." That's what it was. I can get you a world title shot here on Raw if you join us. We can make you powerful. He turned him down. You thought that there was going to be some sort of a feud between the two. He feuded with the Vision for quite a while, and then inexplicably, he showed up on SmackDown, won the U.S. title, and started doing the open challenge stuff. Sammy, such a trooper. I think I want to see him win one day. Maybe next year's Mania, they run the Rollins.
Where is it at?
And Zayn. I believe it is in Greenland. I'm not really sure.
South Sudan.
I believe it is in Chile.
So that'll be Stephanie Vaquero will win there, right?
Stephanie Vaquero.
I know she's from I think she's from Peru, but
no,
they
from Chile.
Yeah.
There you go. So hometown.
Saying something in Chile.
They promote her as the first Chilean women's world champion. NXT deadline this Saturday. Ricky Saints versus Obafemi. They will open up for the first time in NXT history. The world title will be defended in the opening match. Got to be some sort of shenanigans that occur there.
Man.
Then you got Ethan Page defending his North American Championship, and we're not sure the order of the rest of the matches, but we're gonna discuss them this way. Against Mr. Iguana, you got Tatum and Izzy in a blood feud. Be interesting to see or hear if they turn that into a stipulation match at all. Then you got the 2 Survivor matches. You got Sol Ruka versus Lola Vice versus Kalani versus Jordan Grace versus Kendall Gray. Then you have Javon Evans versus Leon Slater versus Joe Hendry versus Deion Lennox versus Miles Bourne. Miles Bourne won the advantage match last night, so he gets to pick when he goes in. I'm not really sure why that would even be a thing, because when you win that type of a choice, there's a benefit to it, but you can't pick 5 because what if there are already pinfalls?
Yeah,
And
it's to pick one. You want to pick number one.
Right. And in most like you don't want to pick one.
Right.
So
it feels like because AEW does that with the that show,
Who?
that match, the casino
Gauntlet.
where you
Because
want
if you beat the
one,
first you pin the first person, the
then you
match
don't
is
have
over.
to. Yeah.
But so it's nothing alike.
Yeah, not even a little.
No, because it's 25 minutes.
So let's do our predictions. I think Ethan Page wins. I think that Tatum Paxley wins.
Yeah.
For the women's match, there's really only there's 3 choices. For me, I think Lola Vice deserves to win it. I think Sol Ruka and Jordan Grace could win it. Sean, what about you?
I'm going Sol Ruka. I think I know you got Zarya out there, but I think what you could see is Zarya then turns on her when she goes for her opportunity or title opportunity.
Yeah.
So I could see that playing out that way, but you don't know for sure. That's what's the great thing about this match is I can't say for sure there's this person or that person.
It's normally pretty apparent, right? When you see that, like last year, we knew Oba was going to win. We knew JC was going to win. Like it, they do that this year. They've done a really good job of secluding, masking, if you will, who's going to win the matches. Well, the women's match anyway. The men's, Joey. What about you? Who's winning the women's one?
I'm with you. It's one of the 3, but I think Lola Vice wins it and cashes in, if you will, to win the world title.
Who's that doofus?
A doofus. We don't care.
I don't know.
All right, moving on.
Men's Iron Survivor match: Miles Bourne, Deion Lennox, Joe Hendry, Leon Slater, Javon Evans. I think it's either Joe Hendry or Javon Evans. I think we'll know by who wins. I don't know.
The opening world title match.
The opening world title match, who it will be, in my opinion, if Oba wins, that tells me that it's going to be Oba versus Javon because they have a history. If Ricky Saints wins, well, then you've got a Joe Hendry Ricky Saints match where you really don't know who's going to win that match, and it makes it a little bit more of a mystery. The last couple of years, that is the one complaint that I've had is that you've kind of known New Year's Evil comes around, you know who's going to win that match. So
I think it's flipped. I think if Ricky wins, Javon wins. If Oba wins, Joe Hendry wins.
Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
I think that if
I can hear you now. I can't hear you over here though.
I was right here.
I know, but you're still to the side of it a little bit.
I think that if Ricky Saints wins, it's going to be Javon Evans, and I think that if Obafemi wins, it'll be Joe Hendry.
Sean, what about you?
I think it'll be Joe Hendry.
You believe?
I believe.
All right, let's go into TNA predictions. They on this week's episode, they crowned a number 1 contender for the Knockouts Championship, and they officially announced X Division and International Championship matches for Final Resolution, and they have a 4-on-4 NXT versus TNA match. Oh, come on, guys! There you go. Good job. Found them. OVW last week was Thanksgiving Thunder. Saw Dr. Zoe defend the U.S. Heavyweight title in a Chained Carnage match. Freya the Slave defended her title versus Killa Kai. And Drew Hernandez and Superior Tony Evans won the tag titles from Jack Vaughn and the Mammoth. For AEW, their Continental Classic started. Claudio defeated Orange Cassidy. Kyle Fletcher beat Okada. Kevin Knight beat Darby Allin. And John Moxley defeated Mascara Dorada. Maybe it's Maybelline, whoever that is. In the women's tag tournament, the Babes of Wrath, Willow and Harley, beat the Sisters of Sin, Sky Blue and Julia Hart by pinfall. Those are some dumb names. Looks like we're getting an elite reunion as the Young Bucks were caught walking out of Kenny Omega's locker room. Hangman and Swerve tried to attack the Ops, but didn't get to them because all the extras dubbed as the Scrubs by Samoa Joe kept them busy until the Ops could escape. That's pretty much this week in wrestling. Shout out to our fine sponsors at CapGo Championship Belts. You can find them on Facebook. It's 3 words: CapGo, CAPGO, Championship Belts, to have your dream championship or even current championship created and purchased by the fine people at CapGo. Final bell or closing thoughts. This one will not be nearly as X-rated as the one we did earlier. Sean, any closing thoughts for Wednesday night's wrestling recap?
I'm looking forward to finding out who's going to be on that Saturday night's main event.
And we should be hearing about that here pretty soon. I didn't mean to interrupt, but yeah, we should be hearing about that pretty soon. Excited for deadline Saturday?
Yeah, it'll be good, I think, because we're going to get an idea of maybe somebody's going to get called up soon. Because some of these guys are, I don't know how much more they can do in NXT. And SmackDown could definitely use an influx of talent. So,
absolutely, Joey.
Yeah, as far as call-ups, I think that'll start around Rumble. You'll see probably a couple of the people that are going to get called up in the Rumble.
Got a couple during the Netflix debut last year.
Yeah, and I enjoy the Iron Survivor matches, so looking forward to that.
I'm ready. I don't know what I want, but I'm ready for a new gimmick match. And the Iron Survivor match is fun and all for NXT, but I need a new main roster gimmick match.
What happened to the Breakout Star tournament they used to have? I liked it because they would get to challenge for the North American title, I believe, or was it just? It may have been
the North American title, I believe. Yeah,
yeah. I thought they were able to choose their shot.
It may have been.
Daniel Spencer, January 15th, TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC. We've talked about that already, but hey, it doesn't get any better than having one of the stars of Impact on AMC joining us tonight. We appreciate that, Daniel. Finishing thoughts for me. I just love to see wrestling thrive again and being in a hot in a boom period. It never been a better time. And I'll tell you this is no hate versus AEW, but TNA has proved this year that they are the number 2 wrestling promotion attendance wise. Product wise, they have been on an uptick. There's still stuff they can do better. But that's an any type of business. You can do better at stuff. They will solidify themselves. And again, 10 million home difference, not that much. AMC 60 million, TNT 70 million. They're going to be on even footing here pretty soon. And even Jericho said he's enjoyed the product of TNA more than AEW as of late. So, and TNA's breaking records. So it's a situation where they are making that effort. Sorry, and things like that's all you can really hope for. So they have been fighting for a long time to be where they're at, and they absolutely deserve this TV deal on AMC. So very, very happy for those guys down there. Shout out to our guys at Pro Wrestling Nation: Dave LaGreca, Bully Ray, Mark Henry, Tommy Dreamer, not Baron Corbin. What's his Bishop Dyer,
Nick Nemeth.
I was gonna call him Dolph. Denise Southside, all those, the coach, all of them. We appreciate tuning into you every day and being entertained by wrestling talk. It's awesome. Stay subscribed to our page here to be notified anytime we go live for this podcast. Here's what you do. We have multiple podcasts on this platform. You'll get the notification that we're going live, whether we go live for any of those shows. When we go live, it will say in the top whether it's a Wednesday night wrestling recap or if it's the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast. So tune in. Maybe you like one, maybe you like both. Tune in for it. Joey, your final thoughts?
Looking forward to finding out eventually who the mystery attacker was or mystery man. It's about to be Rumble season, which is my favorite pay-per-view of the year, my favorite match of all time. And as of the last 6-7 years, we get 2 of them because the men and the women. Is this just a one night? They haven't went to 2-night for Rumble, right? Rumble,
I don't know, because this is the first Royal Rumble ever in Italy. So Uzbekistan. So I'm not really sure.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Rumble will be at like 1:00.
Yeah, it'll be the first time in a long time we've not had an opportunity to go to it as well.
Yeah, I don't want to go to Uzbekistan.
Breaking news: in 2026, you will have the opportunity to see TNA up close in person. Breaking a little newski here on the ringside, the Wednesday Night Wrestling Report. Daniel, text me and let me know what you're talking about. I know I can't say anything out loud, but listen, for myself, for Joey, for Sean, this has been the Ringside Podcast and Cardinal Sports Zone Podcast production of the Wednesday Night Wrestling Report. Until next time, don't shove us out of the way. Just catch us at ringside. We'll see you. Get it because of the Paul Heyman stuff.